Chat and chit. I come through like what's good, these wigs getting split. Man better breeze and sprint, it's long if I choose to bite down on these pricks. X is a lyrical 4-4 and this, so make sure it's X that you wanna rally with. I'll make a big man turn to a kid. Shout out skull when I splat out wigs. Never seeing X's with your eyes closed, don't move past girls behind your eyelid. Bars and flows, check out their mixture. Tell them man can't handle the fixture. It's all funny games to the person saying it's all funny games. Get beat up and cocked out the picture. Must be active if you think you can wig me. I'll tell my man put down the liquor. I ain't got none, don't care which means I lost them. Genie's out of the bottle when I ain't going back, so now I'm a problem. They can't land, I'm a pro or column. Lyrically taking lives, I'm taking souls. Can see man's never been stolen. I take heads off, I leave them rolling, just like balls in bowling. I'm a fully charged in a machine like, man better be careful of me. I ain't just another MC, I'll spin your clock 360 degrees, flat line on set. Man I need that to see she got a rating, but watch that decrease. Watch your whole team get smashed to pieces, don't puff out your chest like Reese's.
It feels so good! Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, I think I've forgotten how to do this. It's been so long, but it's so good to be back! Welcome to Septic Sauce, Septic Saturdays with you sexy people. Yeah. I hope this is working. I hope we are live. If you're listening after the fact, hello and welcome on podcasting platforms everywhere, from Spotify to Google to Apple, but especially the YouTube people. We are back. It's been an empty 2 weeks without you, chat. It's been pretty quiet in the gaming front, so I thought let the news gestate a bit, and then we can talk about the dankness. How are the sound levels, everyone? Shout out to everyone in the chat. We got Slim Pickens, Narika Eastwood, Zach Riley. Shout out to you, man. Good to have you back as well. Abdel, God Emperor, Sofa King, Serendipity. We got Isaac Hayes, Carolina Gamer, Hotspot, JB Spoo. Let's go. Time to talk that shit. It's good to be back. Honestly, it's good to be back. Let me reduce the sound volume, music volumes to make some memes. Keep me updated in the chat to let me know how the sound quality is. Good to see you, Zayn Bashir, Tarnish the Witch, Herbert Silver. What's up, Bobs? We've got quite a few topics today. A lot of stuff has been happening. Well, I say a lot of stuff has happened in the last 2 weeks. Sounds good, Isaac. Thank you, man. We're about to get lit, chat. We're about to get lit. So, this week, it's been a bit of a weird one for the ponies. We gotta talk about the ponies. The big game. It's an empty, barren year for PlayStation and carried by third parties, but Concord. They wanna play Concord, but this game looks like ass and play shit, yeah. Cause Concord looks so bad. It's a fail. It's a fail. It's a fail. No, it's not a fail. I don't want to be a dick about Concord. For those of you who don't know, PlayStation has had a pretty quiet start. I mean, it's got a good start to the year. Let's be honest. If you count third parties, you count that kind of stuff. Helldivers was a great breakaway success for PlayStation. And it challenged the PlayStation's tastes because, let's be honest, their palette has always been single player driven all the time, to the point where they have the PlayStation Hardcore we're talking about, yeah? They have always looked down on any multiplayer. They've mocked multiplayer galore, mocked all kinds of multiplayer until Sea of Thieves absolutely dominated their own charts, and then that narrative went down the toilet. A 6-year-old game just slapped them away. So we know it's bullshit. The sales figures that they love so much, that slapped them in the face. And now so is Sony, because Sony is giving them the kind of games they hated. They hated hero shooters. To this day, they are pissed that Uncharted 4 got bested by Overwatch in the Game of the Year award. They say it got snubbed, which is ridiculous to me. You're telling me the fourth iteration of an Uncharted game with nice visuals and the same gameplay design is going to win over Overwatch, which was a big moment at the time. It was so good to me. I was like, how did the hell did Blizzard create this game? I know it's a contentious point because now retrospectively people are like, Overwatch. And now they're hedging their bets for what? An Overwatch clone. And what do you say to that? Not only is it multiplayer, but it's also literally copying Overwatch. It is literally an Overwatch clone in many ways. So we're gonna go through the various reactions across the Ponyscape. So you don't just say, guys, it's just you. Now, before I go into the Ponies game, actually, let me explain to you my impressions of this game. It's not a terrible game. Honestly, it's not a terrible game. It's nothing like abysmal like Redfall. I'm sorry, but Redfall was absolutely atrocious. I would not say Concord is an atrocious game. It absolutely isn't. It's a solid multiplayer game, but it's decent visually. It's smooth. Didn't have many issues with netcode when I played. A couple of things here and there, but nothing worthy of note at all. Yeah, but it is so hollow. It's like if you could see the checklist. Let's add multiplayer. Let's go a little bit Overwatch and add some DEI. add some pronouns to the freaking characters, which is so ridiculous to me. I know, look, there's you're not supposed to talk about it, but it's so ridiculous, man. Like this they them bollocks is so annoying. Like, okay, some people do that and they think like that and they want to prescribe to pronouns, but it's just this bullshit is just so laughable to me. I don't okay, everyone has their own sense of beliefs, but you're pushing this so hard on everyone to the point where it's actually becoming divisive. So I don't know, why is my light on? It's no one cares for it. And now you got robots with pronouns. I'm just like, why? So I went through the character selection screen, by the way. Sorry, I'm going on a tangent on pronouns. Only one of them is a they, them. I don't even know I still don't know what that means. And one alien is like undecided. Do you know why the alien's undecided? Because it doesn't give a shit about pronouns. It's so dumb. But yeah, so... And then you could tell, like, they had some cool character designs, but it was obviously driven by, yeah, let's make it hit all the freaking check boxes. And we're going to talk about how that's actually panned out for these companies. It's finally seen, and I've said this for years, I've said it for ages, that this fad is starting to come to an end. So it is what it is. But actually, I played Concord, and it is... I genuinely did not enjoy that game. I tried it today as well because we were doing filming for some more skits. Shout out to Safe. You're gonna see some Concord video this week, very soon, because I have to get it out there before because Concord is almost irrelevant now already. Shout out to Huggy. Buy his book called Emergence. I bought it. Haven't started reading it because I'm too busy reading my client's bullshit. But check out Hargeet's book called Emergence. Nothing to do with God of War, by the way. Gears of War, sorry. Hello, guys, in chat from Athens. Hello, Malaga. What are you doing, Scorch? What are you doing? I'm not going to swear. I already called you Malaga. Shout out to you from Athens, man. Imagine having their religion in their character bio in a video game. Is that what they have? Sector, I didn't realize that. I mean, look, if you want to put that in there, that's fine, but don't expect everyone to take it as seriously as you want them to. It's just a bit weird. In a shooter, no less, man. And Concord has all these, like, cool cutscenes and whatnot, and it's the same thing with Overwatch. It's like, all right, you have all these cool cutscenes, but where's the single player to go with it, to accompany? What is the point of these cutscenes in a multiplayer game? And it's just so dry, man. The game is so dry. I didn't enjoy any of the characters or heroes, whatever the hell you call them. They're just not fun to play with. I had, like, playing with a sniper chick. It's so droll. It's so typical of, like, it's like your standard, if your template hero shooter. I just think it's a bit, I don't know. But if you like it, and I'm not going to be like the PlayStation idiots out there. If you like it, more power to you. Enjoy it. But stay away from me because I'm going to make fun of the game. Because console wars. This is our banter, yeah? And if you're a developer, I actually had a developer reach out to me. No, on the wall. I said, hey, Matt, because I said, a few weeks ago. I'm like, I don't think it's that bad, and the comments are too much hatred on it, but it's because it's pretty copy paste. And the developer's like, well, can you lay off it for a bit? And I said, okay. I gave it a week, and the previews came out, and I played it, and now it's time to shit on your game. Listen, stay away from me. Console warring, I'm gonna console war. This is the banter we have, yeah? Okay? You don't get to escape it. You don't get to escape it. Shout out to K Asante. K Asante. He says, unpopular opinion, Fragpunk's better. I said that, didn't I, before? Fragpunk looks like a better game to me. Yeah, it's got its card mechanic. It looks more snappy. It looks, I'm being genuine, it looks better. If it wasn't, I wouldn't say it. So, yeah, like, Concord is not doing so well. So now, chat, we're going to go through some factoids. Right, so, you had... And don't shoot the messenger, man. Yeah, Concord is not doing so well. It's not doing so well on many metrics. You have some people who are forcing their way, like their smiles. It's so good. Like Christopher Hartz and your usual, what's that, koala boy, Vaulty. He's like, yes, good. I'm like, it's all bullshit. But every metric, from player numbers to the PlayStation, let me show you. So let's just check. It was in a closed beta last week, and the numbers weren't great, but it was a closed beta. Fine. Now, let's take a look at Concord's player numbers. As of 11 minutes ago. (1,300 players for an open beta. That's terrible. It's open beta, access to people on PC and PlayStation. Obviously, this is Steam numbers. And we were saying that, you know what? If it's gonna find an audience, it's gonna find it on PC. You're telling me this is an uphill struggle for the developers from right out of the gate. When they release this game, I don't know how. Mark my words, Sony, if you have any kind of common sense, you're gonna put this on PlayStation Plus. I know you're gonna lose the $40, but I don't know how much $40 you're gonna make. You know what could be funny? They release this for $40 and just the next month, boom, PlayStation Plus. Because that's what's probably going to happen. Play the beta now. Make up your own mind if you have a PlayStation or PC. But, you know, if you enjoy it, fair enough. But that's not good. But the ponies reactions haven't been that great. And if you don't want to take my word for it, let my homie Blaze 4K. What did he have to say? Let's listen to him.
Concord, it's not for me. You know what I mean? I played a few matches. Unsatisfying gunplay. I feel like I'm running through water. Motherfuckers are talking about Destiny developers, dog. This wish it had Destiny gameplay and shooting mechanics. I'm just being real. I love PlayStation. I'm a big PlayStation fan. Just look above my head, look to the, you know what I'm saying? Like,
we know you're a PlayStation fan, Blaze. You don't have to say it at this point. Come on, my bruv.
I'm not over here trying to prove to y'all it is what it is, bro.
It is what it is. Sorry, let me see the super chat. Oh, shout out to Justin Budrum. What's up, guys? I want to tell you last week how much I love the Tim Dog video. Keep up the awesome work. Hey, man, that's very sweet of you, man. Thank you so much. And shout out to Tim Dog, who was actually being a really good sport about it. He was really good sport about it. What choice did he have?
Because PlayStation made this game, or whatever the fucking case may be, doesn't mean I gotta like it. It's not for me. I'm sure it'll find a home and have have an audience and shit. But in my opinion,
will it find a home? Will it find an audience in this highly saturated market where this game can survive? I don't know. I have serious doubts about it.
Gunplay is fucking awful. I don't know what type of shooters y'all like and play, but to me,
I don't think it's not like I didn't find it engaging. I wouldn't say it's awful, but it just feels soulless. I went back to Apex. I went to Apex Legends after it. Yeah, Oh my god, the gun feeling. Apex Legends is just an incredible game by its own right. One of the best shooters ever made. The fact that Respawn just shadow dropped that is insane. It's insane to me that they did that. It just speaks to their talent. You're so talented. Stop doing these stupid Jedi games and Star Wars games. Give us a multiplayer game and give us freaking Titanfall. What's wrong with you, Respawn?
The gunplay is dog shit. Visually looks great. You know what I mean? Looks polished. Looks good. You know, the characters, the guns, how they look. You know, there's a lot of that. You know what I mean?
A lot of keyboard and mouse people.
You know,
I think they turned off cosplay.
The gunplay was great. Hey.
So that was Blaze. And you've got my boy BG. He says, uninstalled Concord after playing about an hour. It was similar to what I did. Got kills, 1 rounds, felt no satisfaction or sense of fun from it at all. Hope you enjoy it though. And then he said, Bleeding Edge was more fun than Concord. I enjoyed Bleeding Edge way more than Concord. I played it for longer, and I think it's not as polished as Concord. And some of the decisions on Bleeding Edge were horrendous. The UI stuff, you're fighting the UI to see the enemies. It's horrible design. They could have actually been better. And it wasn't what it was kind of pitched to be, this melee-based kind of thing. But Bleeding Edge is more fun than Concord. It's so bad. Ponies, like this guy couldn't handle it. You're just farming for engagement. BG's wouldn't, well, I don't know if he does or not doesn't, but BG's honest, man. All the time. And then you got Delta, and then Delta shared this little clip, which is really. Let's listen to this.
Show Concord? Okay, let's show Concord.
So this is what the timer he checked it, the Steam charts, and that face right there is basically the PlayStation Nation, because it's just like, I'm gonna work extra hard. Ponies don't really like this game. My name is Pony Warrior 375. I've got a picture of Kratos in my bio, and I'm gonna pretend and fight the good fight on social media.
What really makes me happy about this is that this game is so shitty that they're gonna have to pay people to play it. And I might be one of them.
Oh shit! They're gonna have to pay people to play it. He's gonna be one of the savageries. I feel for the developers a certain way, but what was your manifesto? What was in your design to make this game? Let's make a very basic derivative game and watch it and succeed. Like, how is it gonna? Like, how are you gonna attain success? Or with this? Shout out to Digital Headspace. Thank you for the £10 super chat. That's very generous of you. I enjoyed Concord. The shooting felt punchy, sound design and visuals are great, but I won't be buying it over COD this year. They should have made a Killzone. Gas would be far more appealing. Bro, you're preaching to the choir here. Like, I think I said it this week. I was saying how good it would be. Look at Destiny, this moron. Look at how good it would be to bring back Killzone. And I'm just coming from a bot. Like, to me, Halo shat on Killzone so thoroughly. Like, in the conversation of serious shooters, I don't think Killzone even held a torch. But there was something about Killzone 1 and 2 where the weight of it and the grittiness of it would just, I mean, look at this. There was something there. When I played Killzone 1, I was like, ooh, there's something here. With the green kind of look, gritty look, the Helgen designs. They could do so much here. And instead, Guerrilla Games is giving you another freaking Horizon game, another multiplayer game. Is that still making it, or they cancelled it? I don't even know. I think they have cancelled the Horizon game. Just work on Killzone. Give us a Killzone. Killzone The Last of Us multiplayer factions died for Concord? What are we doing? It's dumb. It's so stupid. How come I can't start from the beginning of the show, BT Maverick? I don't know. And it's weird because when I went live, I couldn't push it back. I think it might be a new YouTube thing, or maybe I've done something in settings, but I haven't changed anything. I feel like it's a new YouTube thing. This is a low latency thing though, so I could see chat instantly. There's no delay actually, or very minuscule. But yeah, man, like, come on. Like, what's going on here? Like, you're gonna give us another, and now what does it do? It adds more pressure on Sony's gas strategy. And here's me. Look, if you're saying Gaz, you're making it up. This was from this morning when we were filming the skit about Concord, and I looked up on the PlayStation Store, and this is it. Like 2.7 stars out of 5.
Even liking your own game.
It's just bad. It's bad. It's not that good, man. Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh. Bring back Killzone, bring back SOCOM, bring back all Sony's failures. Killzone 2 is sitting like a 92 meta, man. It wasn't a failure. It was enough to greenlight Killzone 3 and Shadowfall, which is the problem. Both games sucked. Oh, BT Maverick with the 5 freaking memberships gifted to Zach Riley. Who else? Slim Pickens, God Emperor Sofa King, Cygnus the Pony, and himself. BT Maverick got gifted himself. Shout out to Cole Cassidy. Hey, to the chat. Thank you so much for that, BT Maverick. It's very generous of you. Shout out to 122 of you. Smash the like button. Smash it. Shut up, Leon. Because PlayStation gamers are honest. When a game is trash, we don't back it. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Yeah. I don't believe that, bruv. But the ratings on the thingy store, they don't lie. They don't lie. So, you know, the indications that this game was going to be terrible was, even though they offered it as a pre-order bonus, what do? They freaking last week made it, because they knew they were desperate. You could see the signs were like, ooh, pre-orders must be pretty shit, is when they've announced that all PlayStation Plus users could use it. And then you've got little Cola Moriarty talking about it.
Beta early access is this weekend, as was already planned, July 12th through 14th, and then there's going to be another weekend next weekend, July 18th to 21st. However, you guys might recall that this original weekend was for people that pre-ordered, and then people would get 5 codes to share with friends, or I guess 4 codes to have a full team of 5. And then today they just announced, no, it's going to be open to everyone with PlayStation Plus account. Not good. At least from a he asked, like, is this because pre-orders were low? Obviously. I mean,
yeah, this reeks of Dreams early access.
Right. That's right. What Dustin's referring to, people might remember, is that when Dreams was in early access, they were like, we're only going to sell a limited amount of copies, and then we're going to shut it off so we can keep it.
So this is basically like Dreams. It's basically a sign that the game is not doing that well.
Limit, keep it within the realm of reason so we can figure things out. And then they never even reached that number. And so it was always on sale. And that wasn't what was supposed to happen, but it boded poorly for the game. And
he's dying inside. Pony Moriarty is dying inside.
This doesn't bode well for Concord, although I think that...
And by the way, you know what Pony Moriarty's doing? He's doing what I was doing for a while when Game on Daily was live, just clipping stuff aggressively, and he's actually celebrating. Yeah, good, doing it in the lull period. But yeah, so it's terrible. It's terrible. And the only damage control is from Ponies Galore is insane. Check this guy out. This Keymac is a bit of a vagrant. This guy, he goes, sorry, I don't make the rules. And what's he doing? He's comparing the Twitch viewership of Concord and Halo Infinite at launch. And Astro Cyborg is like, well, why are you not using the freaking Steam numbers that you were previously using all the time? And Well, I wonder what the Twitch numbers are now. It's probably, I mean, we got 1,000 players playing this game. Not good. Not good. So, and the writing is on the wall. This game is dead on arrival. And it's not just me saying it. It's other people saying it. Journalists are saying it. Video gamers are. Concord is dead on arrival, and disappointing beta numbers prove it. How much more can they improve from this to launch? Like, even if they do, fundamentally the game is not even a bad game. It's just not good enough. It's just not good enough. But that wouldn't stop the cope session. And here's another cope session for you. Who is it? None other than Basement Radio. Brap.
Today, I don't think this is a situation, because I know a lot of people were comparing it to Overwatch. You know, some people were. Why
not? Why wouldn't you compare it to Overwatch? They're literally like jacked ideas from it.
Using this benchmark of, well, if it's not a successful Overwatch, it's a failure. And I don't.
Well, who's saying it has to be as successful as Overwatch?
I don't necessarily agree with that, because, you know, we don't know how Firewalk's defining success for this particular game.
Bruv, does this look like success to you? Do you think Firewalk thinks this is successful numbers right here? You don't know yet. It's funny how the double standard is quite clear here.
Yeah, Brian, they struck payday with Helldivers. I don't.
They did. Helldivers was amazing success, vastly beyond what I and many people.
No, I just given the difficulty of doing something like that, I would imagine that replicating the success of Helldivers 2 might not be the case with this game.
Yeah.
Given how difficult that is to do in the gaming space, but I also don't necessarily think that if it doesn't do as well as Helldivers 2, that it's.
I mean, where is this bollocks now that we're gonna say that? Oh no, let's just say it has. Look, the game has some metrics to success. I want this guy to come out and say, oh, it's doing well or not. Like, he's really quick to open his mouth about other. Bruh, with Halo Infinite, who was there saying this is a F? How many times do I get shit from it? But this guy has such a double standard. It's
an automatic fail. And I've always argued the fact that people who spend money for content may be more likely to stick around or stay engaged because they have made a monetary investment.
So he's saying that people paid 40 quid for it or $40 will stay around, more likely to stay around. But I mean, you can't even get decent numbers when the people haven't paid for it. What do you think? They're gonna sample it. It's basically a demo now, and they're gonna play it. It's available to everyone. Now, do you think they're gonna pay 40 quid for it? And for the few that do, obviously, they will be more inclined to stay playing it for longer, like you said. But the cope won't help.
Up front, I think it's just easier, in my opinion at least, to walk away.
No, he's talking about, oh, well, it's better than free to play because you're paying full price and they're going to stick around, ignoring the fact that the game has shit player numbers.
From a free to play model or free to play content. See kind of this all or nothing mentality with this game. I mean, God. You go back to like a game like Sea of Thieves, for an example. I mean, Sea of Thieves wasn't necessarily a successful game post-launch, but it's.
You know what Sea of Thieves had? It had. Let me go full screen. It had soul. It had some scope, some originality. You know what originality is, Brap? It had originality in it, and it just had something. It just needed something to skyrocket. And what was it? What was the thing that made it succeed? It took a streamer with Summit 1G showing the world what you could actually do in this game. And it was the world PvP. If you remember, how many cool... I'll put the music up. Tell me if it's too loud. How many cool clips did we see of people like raiding ships or just such cool stories? Let me just play you a clip of some of the hilarious stories you can have in this freeform multiplayer game. It was original. Sea of Thieves is so original. Hardly any games like it. And he had all these cool stories that Summit 1G showed to everyone. Look. And I think it was one of the first Game Pass games that came out. And he had so many like mega. Look at this. This is like the kind of moment you can get in a game like Sea of Thieves. This has 18 million views. I wonder if we'll get 18 million views on, or 8 million views on a video of Concord. I almost forgot the game's name already. This is brilliant.
Captain!
Yeah, yeah?
No! Dude, we have so much shit to go! Holy fucking shit! Yo! Connor, get down there! Connor! Bro, this is one of the best. So freeform. Edited so well with the music. Oh, fucking shit! Start freaking! Holy fuck! Hey, guys! Hey, that's what I love about proximity chat. Like, you can scream to people and they can hear you. You can have a megaphone. This is the kind of unique gameplay design we barely see. Chill the fuck out! Chill the fuck out! Shut the fuck. Right at the end, he's like, shut the fuck. Oh, man. Bro, that's what I'm saying. See?
A new season of
Oh, shit. Sea of Thieves season, God knows, 13. No one needs to see it. Is out. Like, the cope sessions won't help. Cope sections won't help. Shut up, Leon, whack. Don't have good taste in games, bruh. Although Sea of Thieves requires a lot of time investment and a group of friends that actually play it. I never became what's it called? Pirate Legend, because you need to sacrifice your life in it. But that, you know, get what I'm saying? Like the freeform gameplay, that kind of unique design, and Concord doesn't have it. It has no soul. And it's going to be a warning shot for other developers out there as well, because Concord has all the quality, has all the you know, polish, but it's just lacking. It's just lacking in gameplay. So, bro, check this out, man. Shout out to Edward for linking this. Microsoft is afraid of Concord. Oh, really? Really now? Microsoft is afraid of Concord. Icon Era is such a toilet. It is literally run by a group of moronic ponies who have built this freaking website. Microsoft is... And J-Dub constantly freaking tweeting this shit out of it. All the time, retweeting this toilet of a website. All the time. Then you've got J-Dub. Look at J-Dub. Concord is fire. If you don't think so, you're probably an Xbox guy. Argue with your mammy. Bruh, I didn't... You telling me the Xbox guys voted it 2 stars on PlayStation Store? Yeah. Icon Era needs to put down the pipes, as Justin... Bro, they are smoking some strong shit out there, man. How you gonna say that, man? How can you say that with a straight face? Microsoft is scared of Concord. Bro. Oh, shit. Oh, man. At this point, Sony's afraid of Concord going to lose them even more money. Absolutely, Atty. Hoggy says, no Blizzard is daring Concord to challenge Overwatch by releasing a character at the same time. Oh, they're releasing one at the same time. God, talk about salt in the wounds, bro. Oh, man. It's bad. It's bad for... So Concord, look, how will it fare at launch? I think not great. You're going to see some... You know what's going to happen? You're going to see some players. They might break the 10K mark. Maybe even more. Who knows? And then we're like, see? And then in 24 hours, bam. That's what I'm expecting. I'm expecting it to fail at launch. If you're Sony, you have to be quick on your feet. You have to think about something here. This is your big multiplayer game, or one of many. And you either you'll have to squeeze the value out of it. So how are you going to do that? How are you going to do that? I don't know. It's tough. Do you sacrifice the $40, whatever few thousands you'll sell? And I think this is it is pretty much dead on arrival. Not because it's a terrible game, but because it's just not good enough to stand shoulder to shoulder in a very saturated market. But we will see. What does that do though? What it does is add more pressure on other titles like Marathon to deliver. Because am I correct in saying Bungie helped with this game? Bungie helped with this game whilst Bungie helped with the death of factions. And what is the because one of the arguments was that there was no core monetization plan for the factions game. So what's the plan with this? Sell us skins. If there's a microtransaction, then get rid of the pronouns. Maybe then people buy it. Ultraman with the $5. Now we know why old Jimbo left. He knew Concord was coming to the PlayStation service. He knew games like Concord were coming, Ultraman, because just more pressure. I want Marathon to be good, but I'm telling you, the moment they announced that they pivoted in the design decision of that game to make it to now suddenly become a hero shooter. Yes, right, another hero shooter. It's gonna be tough, man. You did this gas pivot. Helldiver's great. I mean, Helldiver's not part of the pivot, it's a sequel. And it's not from your first party studio. But this, bad. Huggy Channy with thank you for being a member, man. He goes, so PlayStation's pivot to gas, not gas, has one semi-hit in Helldivers 2. I don't think that's a gas pivot. That is a game that was being worked in a while. It's a sequel, but huge success. Destiny 2 is failing. I don't know if it is. I don't play Destiny 2 anymore. Marathon is not looking good. I completely forgot about Fair Games. All others cancelled. I don't know. What do you do? What do you do if you're a PlayStation? Go back to your AAA games? And if you do, those big budgets are killing you. And how long will they take to make? Sony's gonna pivot again. It has to pivot again back to what its strengths are, because if it can't do multiplayer, right? And it's with COD, it was happy to rely on just this is why Sony fought Call of Duty, the COD ABK deal so strongly. They were coasting on COD. Despite Game Pass, COD will still be mostly played on PlayStation, but Game Pass is a big threat to it and it can't coast on it as much. So what's it gonna do? Sony has the ability to do multiplayer well, I believe it. But until they do, I'm not gonna give them the benefit of the doubt, because they need to do a proper multiplayer game. It doesn't always have to be gas. Bring back Killzone, bring back SOCOM. Your fans are asking for it. Will you do right by them? I don't know. Hey, shout out Delta. Hey, Habibi, take it easy. Yeah, Sony's gas game, Ace Out Gaming have been, not that great. I actually want Marathon to be good, though. I like multiplayer, man. It has to be good, but as soon as I heard a hero shooter, I thought, it's a bit lame. Why do you believe they can do multiplayer, Septic? Says Dr. Scotzy. Because they have talented teams. Multiplayer is not easy. They've done it in smaller. So Naughty Dog did The Last of Us 1 faction multiplayer. It was really fun. Even the Uncharted 2's multiplayer, I enjoyed it. Very basic, but they had the skill. With factions, they put their hand up and they said we can't do it anymore. I'm sorry, but you don't get the benefit of that there. You did it before, 2 gens ago, in a basic add-on multiplayer, but you've gone. Oh, Naughty Dog, you're now committed to single player, you will never be regarded as one of the best developers out there like you were before. If you cannot do the totality for of an experience, you are not to be mentioned in the same vein as Rockstar, that has multiplayer that carries on across generations, that has single player that's incredible, with incredible scale and freaking quality. This is what pissed me off when people were comparing Naughty Dog to Rockstar. I'm like, I'm sorry, bro. Nah. Digital Headspace with a £10 super chat goes, I think so. Thank you again. He goes, I think Sony will pivot back to single player and write out the remaining gas games in production. You know what? I think so too. But they can't completely write out multiplayer. The money is too much. I think Horizon Online could be a hit, as well as Marathon. Farewells could be cancelled. Marathon has the potential because the stakes are so high. Bungie is under so much pressure after having its hand in causing The Last of Us factions to be cancelled, having a helping hand with this and not doing anything, and its independence is on the line. Sony is absolute. Apparently, you've heard it, you've seen the articles. The environment where Bungie's working has been massively oppressive because Sony's just watching there like Sauron, eyes shining down, looking at it. You need to do this well. It has to be a success. And that kind of pressure, chat, can lead to some great games. I'm sorry. Obviously, positive pressure is one thing. But I think their leadership is a bit shit. And this is the problem that Halo had. The leadership sucked. So if the leadership is bad, is it good pressure or bad pressure? I think it's actually the latter. So I'm a bit 50-50 about Marathon. But when they changed this and made it a hero shooter, that would be that acquisition seemed like a big mistake for Sony. $3 billion, big mistake. And pressure on Marathon. But Marathon will be better than Concord. Absolutely. If Halo Infinite was a failure, name a Sony success. What do you mean? Halo Infinite is not doing that great either. Let's be real. Let me check. Halo Infinite Steam charts. It's a great game. I'm enjoying it, but Halo Infinite is doing pitiful numbers. Look at this. There's 2,988. Come on, bro. That's not good. It's not good. Carolina Gamer says Microsoft should open up the wallet for marketing. There's no reason they can't spend Sony under the table in marketing. Let me go into the marketing topic, man. So for people who don't know, let me see. What is it? 48. So Microsoft, in the shocking revelation that shocks nobody, this comes out. How long? How many times, for how many years have I said, along with others, that Microsoft's marketing is dog shit? Even on this channel, man, so many people came after me. Like, I don't know on what basis. I'm like, oh yeah, I saw a YouTube ad for Hellblade. Don't be stupid. Those people, man, what are you doing? Maybe in the US, but the rest of the world, non-existent. So what happened? Now, even the most hardened freaking boss, hardened fans can't deny it anymore. Xbox marketing themselves confirmed that it's ridiculous. Even check this out. Sony PlayStation regrettably outspends us, says Xbox's EMEA. This is the marketing lead in Europe and outside America. We are not blessed with huge media budgets. So the Xbox marketing boss for Europe, Asia, and the Middle East, Michael Flatt, said that the team has to be quite scrappy when trying to get funds from Microsoft. Are you taking the piss? This is a $1 trillion company. They can't get funding. You spent $60 billion for ABK and you have zero marketing? So how are you expecting to make any kind of impact outside the US just through word of mouth? I'm telling you, Microsoft is run by, and Xbox is run by the most incompetent idiots out there. They're stupid, man. They're stupid. And the people are like, you try running a $1 trillion company. Oh, like, yeah, they obviously know what they're doing. That's why you got the shitty freaking Xbox One generation, right? Bro, Microsoft is run by morons. Any semblance or hope that Xbox will actually do competitively, like, well, just cast it aside. Because this is stupid, man. Why are we talking about marketing? Why are Xbox fans talking about marketing? Why do we even have to talk about it? This isn't a conversation we should have. But it's so abundantly obvious that Xbox is non-existent in the lips and the mouths of so many mainstream gamers. Here in the UK, you still try to sell Xbox Game Pass to someone. They're like, what's that? What's that? So he's saying from a funding point of view, we need to work really hard against our competition. Their PlayStation are blessed with marketing funds that we're not able to enjoy. But that's totally fine. You see, we adopt what we would call a more fiscally responsible approach to media investments. Oh my God. What a stupid statement. But that's fine. We're more being fiscally responsible. We got them responsibility. We're not blessed with huge media budgets, so we have to be quite scrappy, really, and quite tenacious to fight for funds that would probably go somewhere else. Holy shit. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the reason why Xbox can't even, amongst other reasons, by the way, but this is a big reason why Xbox is stifled from growth and why it will never enjoy the success that it should do, because it's run by a bunch of muppets who got marketing. We talked about it the other day when Cole Eastwood came over. Literally in Trafalgar Square, you had Sony marketing, Astrobot, everything. Bro, I've seen. It's crazy. Shout out to Blue Moon. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. My mate, yeah, Safe is hilarious. Can't wait to show you what the video he's working on. So good. Leave Muppets out of this. Gargo says, speaking about marketing, here in Italy, GameStop employees are told not to push anything from Xbox, but to push physical media for PlayStation and Nintendo. Why not? Why not? No one knows what it is. And I'm telling you, this is going to be a major problem for Xbox when Xbox is going to do the Call of Duty Game Pass thing. It is so bad. It is so bad how little effort Xbox is putting into actually marketing the COD deal, which it should be. If a Sony had it on its subscription service, you would see ad day after day after day after day after day from constantly. So Xbox marketing, and it makes no sense. What do you think? Gaming is a lifestyle, man. Like, gaming and gamers, you have to sell that stuff. Show everyone. Like, the brand, what does it mean? But you know what my Xbox is doing? Xbox is telling people, bro, literally, so counterintuitive. It's hilarious. Xbox is saying, you know what? You don't even need an Xbox. No console required. Slapped on their ads. Stream Xbox game, no console required. This company is run by morons. They have no vision whatsoever. They don't. Hoggy Chatty, I'm actually quite curious. Did ABK do better marketing in UK and EU? Wonder if that will change post-acquisition. Thank you, Hoggy, for the 5. Did Activision Blizzard King do better marketing in the UK and Europe? What do you mean? I mean, Sony did a lot of the marketing for COD, and it was amazing. Like, They're on it all the time. People are synonymous with PlayStation here in the UK. Just COD every year. But what is this? You just can't even get the messaging. You don't have to say no console required. Just say, just get a Fire Stick and play it. Freaking, it's ridiculous. It's so dumb. And the potential for Xbox to make a splash is insane. So look at this. So this is big news potentially, but if executed properly, would be amazing. Play your games the way you want, where you want it. GeForce Now is now integrated into to support games on Xbox.com. So you go on the website and on the web page and you can play with GeForce Now. Why is it a big deal? Because GeForce Now is actually the cloud solution that works. Unlike xCloud, which people say has got long queues, just works like shit, it's laggy, crap, whatever. GeForce Now is the opposite, where people say it is so good. Like, people prefer to play it that way. They can play it better than Xbox Series X quality. You're playing 4080 Alan Wake with ray tracing with minimal latency. Obviously, technology is going to improve over time, but GeForce Now is out there. So the potential is huge. Integrate this into the console so people don't have to download games and go straight into playing that game. If you want people to believe in your cloud vision, do it. Take that risk. Go for it. It's not even a risk. It's common sense. Gargo says, is it a good thing though? Because using GeForce Now gives them the excuse not to improve xCloud. Bro, how many years are we waiting for xCloud to improve? It's actually degraded in quality. You got even longer freaking queues and the quality isn't improving at all. It's stupid. So, Xbox with its marketing is just stupid. And I saw a clip of Astro Cyborg shared of oh no, it's Alex, which I thought was funny. Check this out.
No one in this company knows at all what they're doing with this brand. Clearly, the best thing they should have ever done is turn around and be like, you know what? While everybody is doing this DEI stuff, let's go back to being dude bro. Fat tits, fat asses, fat dicks.
Sorry, what? That pause on that last one. Sorry. Sorry, fat what?
And
fat
gore.
What?
Asses, fat dicks. Fat dicks.
Alex has got peculiar taste, bruv.
And gore. Like,
sickness about the Eminem album. I'll talk about it in a bit.
that's what it should have been. Testosterone times 100, and then we're just gonna slam everybody out and sell microtransactions that actually have less clothing applied to them than more clothing.
So, the spirit of what he's talking about is what I've said before. When Xbox had this identity, when it actually had an identity, yeah, it was known as this dude bro kind of like hardcore gamers console, and it worked really well in Xbox's favor. Like, even at Xbox's launch, you had games like, do you remember Malice, which is a platformer, but even that looked cool, darker vibes. Even like, then you had some cool, obviously Halo was Halo. Even with the launch of remember even the beat 'em ups. Okay, no one remembers Tao Feng Fist of the Lotus, but it was like this darker vibe. And even with the 360 launch, it was this cool white. Okay, Perfect Dark Zero didn't hit smash records, but it was still cool. And then you had Project Gotham Racing, this cool slick design, and later on you got Gears of War. And I think Xbox losing that part of its hardcore identity is horrible. Yes, it's got diversity and whatnot in terms of its, which is great, but it needs to have an identity, and Xbox doesn't have that at the moment.
Clothing. If they did the opposite of what everybody else was doing, and they leaned into the fact that they are a dude bro company, that they made their mark being dude bro, that Gears of War is in fact dude bro to the max.
And Gears of War is dude bro to the max, and Gears of War's positive reception in that showcase event was evidence of just how important it is. People associated Gears of War with the Xbox of old because it was amazing, because that's what it is. The best thing about the whole showcase was the Gears of War showing, and everyone had a relationship with that. Like, holy shit, like, it's good. Marcus is back. Violence was there. And Xbox is run by Muppet.
They would have been far ahead where they are now, because the thing is, they don't have an identity. Xbox.
Yep, exactly.
Xbox does not know where they want to go. They don't know what they want to do, and they have too many people pulling in different directions on how things should be done. Pro tip: the chick with the side shave haircut and the pink strand up front, she's not the one to listen to, my boy. No one.
Yo, that's quite base. That's pretty base. Look, it's gonna get me a lot of hate. But when you see a developer diary and you've got this guy with all these weird colored hair people and riding a little tricycle in the studio zone, you're like, this is why games suck now. It's because it's going to be a very controversial thing to say, but I think game developers are just not as talented as they were before. I'm sorry. Do you know why I think that? Let me explain this to you. Back in the days, a few years ago, gaming was more niche, right? And you had a dedicated set of developers who really understood the spirit of gaming, got into it for the right reasons. They had great ideas about realizing their visions of gaming. And what happened since then? Gaming became more mainstream, more money got involved, it got more popular, more mainstream, and you've got your Fortnites and your Roblox and everything. So developers are now, the new age of devs, are getting in it for the wrong reasons, or chasing what? Let me put this music down. What are they chasing? They're chasing this kind of vision where there's name me. I can't even name you a game that is. And we were having this chat in WhatsApp with Colt and Fonz and Zorka. We were like, bro, developers have no vision anymore, no risk. They name me something out there. Elden Ring is the best example of a game. It's not even like, okay, huge inventive design, great character designs, great enemy designs, abundance of content that you would just neglect because the game is so huge. Great game. But what about scope of games? Why are we not getting, we're getting the same derivative bullshit time and time again. You just up the visuals and just change set pieces. Where is the big Mass Effect in space MMORPG? Where is it? Why is Star Citizen the only most ambitious game out there? Developers are lazy now compared to they were before. Developers are less talented than they were before because all the new age devs are chasing money and the masses are looking to buy, because it's by virtue of gaming becoming mainstream, there's less of a focus and less of a drive to deliver something amazing because risk is high, budgets are high, and your creativity is not going to be rewarded. Because a game like, what's that game where like 5 guys tied to a rope and there's a game with a banana or something, I don't know, whatever it is, these random games will completely bury your effort and your vision. So what's going to redress it? This is why I've been dying to see the AA space come back again, new AAs, because there's no vision. Devs are lazy now. Danny Passion, shout out to you, man. The new Hello Games title looks spacious. Absolutely. And guess what? Digital Headspace? Indie developer. It's the indies and AAs that are doing it. We love AAAs. We love AAAs because we think with the budget they can attain something great, but there's not, bro. The game I'm looking forward to the most is Replaced, and it's an indie game. Where is it? Where's Replaced, by the way? I think it's coming out soon because there's a lot of previews coming out. There has to be a balancing out, but I just don't think developers are as talented. You're just not getting good games, like not getting any kind of serious risk, like in game, like serious creativity in games. You're just not getting it. Playground's Fable, but bro, I'm not saying every game is bad, but Are devs lazy or are corpos at fault? I don't want to use the lazy devs thing too much. When I say devs are becoming more lazy, it's like I'm saying it was pretty grueling back then to be a developer. And now with Microsoft particularly and its softy approach, that's number one best company to work for. They're too soft. Where Sony, for instance, the developers, they have a standard. They'll send a team out there to go oversee things, hit the quality mark, really stringent on quality. And I think that's a Japanese mindset versus the US one. So, yeah. Cygnus says the creativity will come from the Chinese, Korean, Japanese devs and some Malaysian, Indian and African ones thanks to PlayStation's Hero project, which I like that project. And you are seeing a lot of talent and a lot of work put out there because here in the West, everyone's really softy kumbaya approach isn't actually resulting in quality. Danny, the last episode of Sekiro will come. Just my work and what's happening with my house is crazy. So I'm just, when that's settled, then we'll talk about doing it. It is happening. I want to be able to stream and then do it consistently with a proper thing, but I'm working on so many projects right now. It's really bad. Right now, so and other news, we find out, which is a kind of sad news. The Halo TV series is cancelled. I was starting to like it. I was starting to like the Halo TV series because I didn't treat it like Halo. I started treating it like I just pretended it was its own thing, sacrilegious as it was with the law. And after 2 seasons, it's cancelled. Rest in peace, Master Cheeks. So the live-action Halo series has been cancelled at Paramount. Halo will not move forward with a 3rd season on that service. So I think they're looking... Halo, the series might come back if another streaming platform picks it up, which might be the case. But they're saying we're extremely proud of this ambitious series and we'd like to thank our partners at Xbox 343 and blah, blah, blah. Yeah. So... in stark contrast, look at Fallout, the TV series. Loads of nominations for awards, obviously greenlit the next season. Probably Fallout TV series is the best television adaptation I have seen to date, by far. You know why? And I don't even know about it. It respects the story's lore. And I'm not even a big... You know what it made me do? Made me go back and install Fallout 4 and I don't want to complete it. And this is what happens. This is what happens when you just don't have a vision and you're chasing nonsense. I think that's what's happening with the gaming industry is what's happened to Hollywood. When it gets too expensive, they stop taking risk and that closes the doors for creatives. Absolutely. So this market correction for AA spaces, I want it because we have to have it. No one is taking risks, man. Bro, chat, come on, man. For the older ones in this chat, we had an idea. Can you... Why is it today, one of the most ambitious... Why is there not a game like World of Warcraft out there? World of Warcraft was crazy when it launched. Why is there nothing like that? Why is there nothing like that? I need to make a video on this and show you what kind of games we could be getting. We have the tech. Why do we have something so ambitious? Massively multiplayer game where you go in as a squad, multiplayer online. I have this image of it, like the movie Pitch Black when they're going into this atmosphere into a planet. I have a team. Hoggy can be the medic taking care of us. We're going there. We have someone who's a sniper, whatever. You have different role classes. You go into a citadel like Mass Effect. It's teeming with other players. Like World of Warcraft when you go to an auction house in Orgrimmar or something. It's thousands of players. Why can't we get that now? Why can't we go into a citadel and it's full of people there just trading? World of Warcraft has its own economy in the auction house. Why can't we have that here? Trade some palladium and shit, or just go see a marketplace. There's no one that has the vision of doing it, which is why I'm more forgiving of Star Citizen, even though it's just seems like a scam sometimes. At least there's some ambition there. Let them fund it. But I'm not seeing it. I just need to see something, man. No one is doing it. No one's doing it. I want to make a video on this. And this gaming industry is just, I hope there's a market correction. I hope there's a market correction. And it's just, it's bollocks. It's all woke shit and just basic copy and paste stuff. It's bollocks, man. Speaking of change, we might see some real change with this fad, which is the woke movement. And this was amazing. Let me show you. The woke movement got hijacked by this new breed of ultra left like kind of people, which with this whole shit. I never meet these people in real life, I'll be honest with you. And this was great news to me. And I'm not freaking, what's his name, Grums, so I'm just sitting there grifting for this. I actually genuinely care. Microsoft DEI lead blasts the company in an internal email after the team is reportedly laid off. True system change work no longer business critical. So woke DEI bollocks is no longer business critical. What does that mean, guys? What the hell is DEI? What is it? Why do you care? Aren't you a brown Muslim person? You should be caring for diversity, equality, and inclusion. Yet here you are celebrating them killing it. I'll tell you why. Let me explain to you in a way, from my perspective, why this is DEI is bollocks. This woke shit is bollocks. And good riddance to this fad that has killed not only creativity, it has killed discourse, real public discourse. It has killed comedy, or tried to anyway. Shout out to freaking Dave Chappelle. Bulletproof. And it has killed so much, ironically, social cohesion. This DEI bollocks has enabled grifters like Grums, a talentless piece of shit, to latch onto it. It has allowed people in the far right to weaponize it, so that people are now voting for people like Trump based on just this anti-woke thing, because they don't want this trans stuff taught in schools and the weird gender pronoun stuff taught in schools, and it's taken the moderates and pushed them to the right. And now people vote on party lines purely on this shit. Don't look for a corporation. Don't look for a corporation to validate your political views. And that's the problem. Corporations have been in the driving seat behind this discourse, sitting there slapping freaking rainbow flags and these labels here and there, just like that, for you to then and pretend to care. Like when you see Microsoft's Phil Spencer there at the top, they, them, it just looks so dumb. Like, go and do it, but it's ridiculous. And then you impose that on everyone, and look what's happened. Corporations don't care. Look at them. They just shut. All they care about is money. You think they come in, or what's Pride Month or whatever, they slap on some rainbow flags and think that, yeah, they're supporting us. You stupid idiots. You're looking at corporations to validate your existence. And corporations don't care. And then as quickly as they latched onto it, they'll shit you out there. And what did it do to social cohesion? Did nothing. People make jokes. Like, this is the internet. I don't see this kind of discourse play out in the real world, where you'd make a joke and we're like, oh my god, how dare you? Like when I did that plus model joke, all the people got fucking upset because I referenced the fact that plus size model, just mere reference to a plus size model. Excuse me, you think this is funny? Listen, you fat piece of shit. Shut your mouth, man. Stop eating some donuts and don't take out your freaking insecurity out on me, bro. Plus size models exist. I thought you wanted us to acknowledge it, bro. Fat sitting here, type 12 diabetic, crying to me about making a fat joke. If you don't like it, unfollow me, bro. sitting there trying to cancel me for making a fat joke. You can cancel me multiple ways, bro. Try it. Try it. And that kind of bollocks is stupid. It's so dumb. So dumb. Eminem covered this. I saw Eminem's new album. And he did which it basically said what a lot of us are thinking, yeah? And it's true. Like, Colt's been saying for 2 years I'll be cancelled. But he never stopped me, bless him. Even on XNC, he let my rants go wild. Bro, hey, look, I'm not disrespecting, look, if you're trans or gay or fat or whatever thing you call yourself, identify as a toaster or whatever, man. Do you, man, but don't push that shit like on me, or try to, and then get back. You know, back when I was in school, man, we had a pretty diverse set of friends, and we had some, you know, real cohesion with real friends. In our WhatsApp group, we have, in one of our WhatsApp groups, bro, if that ever got leaked, I would get cancelled straight away. In that group, we got black people, brown people, white people, all sorts. We say all kinds of mad shit. We can't even use these things here. But you know what? We're good friends, and we have real debates. We talk about this shit. Yeah, you use the slurs here and there. So what? At least you know what's in the heart of people. Like, we are true friends, bro. We'll beat the shit out of someone who picks on the other, man, no matter what race, no matter what. We will back them up. But these people pretend online. There's this... I made a COVID joke ages ago. I said, when I came out of COVID, and this guy tried to use it, this fat piece of shit tried to use it, look, tried to cancel me. Oh, my dad almost had COVID. Didn't even have COVID. And he's crying about it. Desperate for some validation online because he's jealous, talentless piece of shit. And this kind of shit needs to end. And this is why the comedy circles is what I look forward to, and why comedy is a primary weapon for me, for the way I engage with people. I disengage with serious stuff that's happening and cope with the, you know, the madness of the world. But I can't wait till we can make those freely talk and not pretend. Like, why is it that, you know, you get it, chat. It's just stupid. It's just stupid. I'm so sick and tired of this nonsense, and I hope this fad dies so we can get people who can be free. We don't have to retrospectively try to cancel comedians who's made a joke. Like, remember the R word, for mental disabilities. Oh, you can't say that. Oh my God, bro. Everyone uses it. Come on, man. When we use it, we don't actually think, oh my God, that guy's got freaking, I don't know, some actual mental disabilities. It's just stupid. People are dumb, man. And the corporations enabled it. And you've got the leftist and the ultra-left brigade with their pronouns just pushing that on everyone. It's a balance. It's correction. We were awful in our time to a lot of people, marginalized groups, POCs and whatever. But it's this correction. It's the ebb and flow of stuff. So maybe this was all necessary. Like, okay, you know, now the left is pushing it to a ridiculous amount and the right are pushing it another way, and it's just up to the moderates to say, you know what? That's fine. That's fine. It should be okay to say Colt Eastwood is no, Colt Eastwood is a piece of shit. But it is what it is. Shout out to Colt Eastwood in the chat. I still say the word. It's a Boston thing. Bro, you say it doesn't mean anything. What's the intention behind it? What's the intention behind it? If you're saying all these things, what's the intention behind it? So dumb. Like, people don't care about the intention. You're guilty before you're proven innocent. You would just make surface level attacks on people. It's dumb. I can't wait. Bro, chat, I will tell you right now, yeah? I could deliver you an incredible podcast. So much better if I had free form, free reign to say the words that I say with the people that we say. The stuff that we say in party chat with Cole and I'm like ridiculous. Imagine if you could say that freely and speak freely. Obviously, like, you have a lot of haters who will try and cancel you, whatever. But can you imagine just being able to freely talk and say the shit you want to say. And not about other people, just talking amongst friends and using slur, just speaking freely. One day we'll go back to the days where we can make those jokes. I want to do that. Gaz, question: do you get pissed with the use of the P shop? What's P shop? What's P shop? I don't know what that means. Time to move to Rumble. Yeah, but Rumble's full of actual racists and kiddie fiddlers or something, man. Rumble just seems, I don't know. I've never used Rumble. It seems like the safe space for people that have been cancelled by corporations, by APAC. Then you end up in Rumble. But I don't know. Maybe I'll end up there one day. Let's get ready to rumble, chat. YouTube is gonna cancel, I'm sure. The what use of the word P shop, a corner shop, packy shop. Bro, my white friends call me packy, or they could call me anything. I don't care. It's like basically for the Americans, it's P word is like the N word for black people. Like, it can call me, if my mates say you stupid packy, I genuinely don't care. Because they're my friends. If like, for someone I don't know calls me that, he's gonna get freaking dealt with there and then. And it's happened. But my friends use it, so what? If someone using it jokingly, so what? When KSI used it in that game show thing, the overreaction was disgustingly stupid. Like, you had to go around doing an apology, to go to a mosque and apologize. Who cares, man? You asked him a question and he said it in a jokey way. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. I don't care. I don't care. Just use it if, like, your words are going to hurt you. People crying about words when there's a literal genocide happening. It's like, bruh, your priorities are completely out of whack, man. It's always been down to how people use it, man. And who's using it and what's the, spirit behind it. And I get it. It's not always easy to glean. I grew up with black people, yeah? Then for ages, and especially in Pakistan, I was like, why can't I use the N-word? I'm not racist. I want to use the N-word. It's in music. Like, when I'm singing out there, singing a song, just not to say the N-word. Now I actually programmed not to say it. But back then I want to say it. And then I learned over a period of time that actually the N-word has a history that's pretty negative, used by white people to oppress black people. And there's even a point of whether black people should use it or not. I'm not saying I'm the arbiter in deciding that. But I wanted to use it because I said, but that, my intention is not bad. Now, I wouldn't say use it because there's too much history there with that. You could say the same thing about the P word. But as a Pakistani guy, I can say, my friends can use the P word with me. I don't care. I don't care. You have the P pass from me, from my friends, as long as the intention is good. And that's my friend. I recently found out the N-word is bad. I did not say that, you fresh guy. I did not say that. Yeah, I will never use the N-word, bro. Unless by mistake, because I'm singing a song to some lyrics and one day I'll get cancelled. But I've been programmed not to say it out loud. Because obviously in your head, you don't censor it. Some people are like, oh, do you... Someone, I think it was in the intake. Or where was it? Someone goes, do you censor it in your head? I'm like, huh? How would I do that? If you hear a song and go, yeah... I don't know, I'm good. It's got yeah, in my head. You think there's a literal censor beat in my head when you hear a song, like famous like rap songs, just like, yeah. And if the censor beat goes off in my head, based on the music, rap music today, it would just sound like this in my head. Just freaking someone Morse coding something to me. Come on, man. But the idea is when this DEI dies and people start actually talking to each other, things will get better. I'm sure it will. For social cohesion, people will joke. Because right now people pretend online. And they're so scared. They're like this. Like, if anyone says to me, did you assume my gender? They're going to get clapped, bro. That shit is not going to work with... Nah. Surf says, I'm so tired of people talking about woke and DI. It's dumb to this point. I will say, the way internet deals with DEI and some YouTubers talk about it, it's also like, ugh, whatever. Like, you're obviously just milking it for money. Like, that's why I don't make content on DEI stuff. It's just like, whatever. I don't care. A lot of the incels talk about that shit as well. You've seen some of the virgins who've talked about, you have my sword, Grums. That's the problem. You've got the ultra left and you've got the freaking incels on the far right. Probably racist. It's like, where's the middle people? Where's the normal people? Just want to chill. Raken Ninjas goes, do you censor King Thrasher's video in your head? Bro, if I censored King Thrasher's video in my head for any time he says an N-word, this is what King Thrasher's video would sound in my head. Just that. King Thrasher's called me the N-word more times than I've ever counted. I actually felt proud when he was making a video on me. That's why I like King Thrasher's videos. It's just so out there. But yeah, so Microsoft's going to shut the DEI thing down. And hopefully it's going to be a positive change. But forget corporations, man. Especially Microsoft. Shut up, man. Did you see that? Remember that slide that Microsoft shared about games that, you know, topics that they should be actively inclusive and all that bollocks? Hopefully that's dead. I don't want to see that shit ever again. Ever again. Colt Eastwood says, somebody called me the N-word yesterday on Twitter. And you loved it, Colt. You loved it. Oh, man. Oh shit, if we start seeing a ton of handicapped people represented in games, are people gonna scream woke? Like, it depends on the implementation, bruv. Like, what was this game? Like, there was, like, in movies. Remember when I had Jaffe in this clip that people keep sharing? He asked me, what woke game? Give me an example, and I didn't give any. So I'm sorry, I don't play any single player games. Bro is sitting there realizing, hold on a minute, this guy's got a trans kid, and I just don't want to say what I want to say. But hey, man, there's a way to implement it. There's a way to implement it. Oh, Alex is here. Where is it? Oh, no, it's Alex Streams. Yeah. He's the guy who makes those amazing clips of. Oh no, it's Alex. Does better editing than Alex himself. How does that work? There are no woke games. Play Concord, my friend. Play Concord, bruh. So, I think we've talked about the woke shit for a while. They, them. How many genders are there? Like, a lot. Wait, let me. Colt, can you find that? This video sums it up. If I can play this, how many genders are there? Bro, this video actually. I'm telling you, not many things piss me off. Yeah, but this pisses. Bro, this a lot. Oh, this one. Let's check this out. Oh shit, this one's kind of saucy. Check this out.
How many genders are there?
2. It's a spectrum, so like a lot.
Do you watch pornography?
No, yeah.
Yo, that was not the video I was talking about. What was that? What was that? Yo, God. What is
genders are there?
It's a spectrum, so like a lot.
What is this? Yo. Yo. Well, I don't get it, bro. Why is that guy twerking, bro? And the next video is like, is it okay to watch porn? Oh, bro, look at my algorithm now. Since I clicked this genders thing, look at that. Oh, my days, bro. I need to get away from this. My algorithm's forever ruined, bro. Oh, my God. Oh. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Let's check my algorithm hasn't been ruined. No, it's not. It's good. It's fine. It's fine. Cars. Movies. Joe Rogan. It's okay. We're okay. We're okay. Oh, man. Like a lot? Oh, shit. Oh. Sorry. Let me go a little bit off topic, yeah? Bro. The Trump shit was insane. Can we just quickly talk? I know it's a game. Bro, gaming news is dead, bro. What are we going to talk about? Yeah, let's talk about... bro, the Trump stuff was insane, man. And people, like, it is crazy, man. Like, we are in a simulation. We are, because I can't believe how things are going. That guy just tilted his head. God is keeping him alive for some reason. He has some major plan. It's mad. It's mad. And he's most likely going to be the next freaking president. They're all morons anyway. Trump is an absolute idiot. And so is Biden. You got a dementia-ridden twat and racist freaking mad megacorp, absolutely clueless orange corrupt guy in there. That's the choices. And it's the signs of the end of, in my opinion, end of the US empire. It's the beginning of the cracks that's showing. It's insane. It was just so mad to me how things went down. I couldn't believe it. I couldn't believe it. Like, bruh, I think let's check out Joe Rogan's thing on it. Like,
Joe Rogan experience.
Speaking of which,
look at his face, bruv. He is gone old, bruv.
how about that president?
Actually, it's not that so bad.
How about that Trump fella?
Trump is mad, man. Trump is like, he just dodged this bullet. So much shit went down. He just tilted his head. How did this shooter not get noticed, bruv? Bruv. If it was a brown guy with a beard, he would get riddled before he even stepped foot on that rooftop. But you've got a lone shooter there. So close. People are pointing at him. Like, yo, police, there's a sniper there. America's a simulation, man. It's so dumb. They're pointing, and he's there for time. And people are like, yo, sniper, sniper. And then he takes shots at freaking Trump. And you got these female bodyguards. Let me pull the footage up as I'm talking. Bruh. And the female bodyguard, I don't even know why you would have that. I'm sorry, yeah, but what are they doing? Like, you always had an impression of the secret security. They are freaking raw to the core, quiet, sitting there. You know, it's like a meme with Rick and Morty as well. They're just like the Men in Black, with their shades on, black suits, little earpiece, and they move fast. They move fast. They gave the B team to Trump, obviously, because you got a couple of women, and there's no hate, but sorry to say that women are not built for that job, as we saw. And you got some like short woman protecting Trump barely. Like, what the hell, man? This is an insane moment. This is a watershed moment in not just US politics, but just in politics, full stop.
A little bit old, that chart. That chart's a couple of months old, and if you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Look, in the split second he turned there, if he didn't turn, most likely he'd be dead. And the guys overtook him. And there's the chick bodyguard is sat at the back, putting her mouth into his up. And then he gets up.
Let me get my shoes. Let me get my shoes.
I got you, sir. I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes, sir.
Hold that in your head.
I didn't see this bit. Get my shoes.
Bloody.
So we gotta move to the car. Let me get my shoes.
Okay,
Watch out.
Look at this bit. What's he doing, bruv? Oh, wait, she got her hand in his pocket.
I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes.
What is this woman doing,
Hold that in your
bruv?
head.
DEI died. There. This is the moment DEI died. What? Why are you there, woman? What are you doing?
I gotta move to the car.
What's she doing?
Let me get my shoes.
Okay. She's so confused, bruv. Who gave her the job? I don't understand. It just boggles my mind.
Watch out.
And then he does that. Which is crazy. You just got shot, by the way. Mental. This is the state of the world. Orange Oompa Loompa guy versus dementia-ridden Biden. And gets almost assassinated. And you get all of this shit happening. And America's... And now you got people wearing the bandages in their ears as solidarity. This world is so dumb, bro. People are so moronic. It's insane. The world is full of idiots. We're living in a simulation. Must be. Because... Gaz literally calls Trump an idiot and he's now alt-right. What? H what? Do you want to repeat that? What does that mean? I'm alt-right? Bro, this is so dumb, man. Like, the world is full of... Like, the world is a joke. It's crazy. We're heading to war. The world war is coming. We're crying about pronouns in games. We got a bunch of people who want to refer to them as toasters and shit. And Microsoft can't sort its marketing. Yo, man, it's just a crazy world, man. Crazy world, man. I actually should have gone live when this happened, but it's crazy. Yeah, Justin Budrum. There was no sense of urgency to leave the stage, is what I found weird. The whole thing is weird, man. Like when, bro, when you saw. Look at how when Reagan got shot. Instantly, bro. Like, these guys are like speed hacking. Look at when Reagan got shot. Look, boom, boom, covered there. Boom, jumped, piled on it. Like that, boom, man. They moved so fast, I couldn't believe it. This is like hacks. They need to get nerfed, man. Security was insane. Like crazy. Not some woman looking around, digging the pockets like, what do I do? It's crazy. Don't get it. I'm not saying it's fake. I'm just saying either they gave them the B team, which I think is obvious, or something. I don't even know what's happening anymore. I don't even know anymore. It's just crazy. It's crazy. The world is mad. The world is insane. Both need to retire. They won't. A little bit of common sense. Let me just impart some knowledge to you. Left, right, Republican, Democrat, Trump, Biden. These are all distractions dangled in front of your eyes to distract you away from the fact that the real decision makers aren't there. They're not thrust in your faces. They're the corporations that dictate, the corporations and banking institutions that decide where money's funneled in and how the war economy just carries on. Not these people. You think these guys have like decision-making power? They're just there. They're just there to distract you, to rally people when they want. And it works like a charm. Because people back like in the 2008 market crash, the right is blaming immigrants. The Trump is back on it, blaming Mexicans and these killers coming over. It's the same tired playbook. But more astonishing than all of that is the fact that people keep falling for it. They're the same. Anyone with any intelligence and any modicum of objectivity and with any notion of wanting to see the better from the world will realize that. But if you want to subscribe to these party lines, go for it. It's entirely up to you. Instead of doing that, I would suggest go Xbox or PlayStation, because that's even more fun. Let these corporations fight. Who cares? Who cares? Let's not forget about Trump's Muslim ban. Bro, when I went to America, it was during the Muslim ban, and the interrogation I got at Miami airport was hilarious. Hilarious. All right, I'm going to bring it back from Trump talk to a little bit of gaming news, yeah? This is a gaming channel after all. The news is so dead. What do you want me to talk about? Let's talk about release dates and Xbox games, or the lack thereof. There's nothing there. Like, we've got Indiana Jones and we've got Avowed, but nothing to show. So I imagine, well, we must do, unless one of them gets delayed, or both. Okay. You know, it wouldn't even surprise me if one of those games got delayed. But Gamescom is where I'm expecting the release dates for these games, along with some major announcements for the Activision slate of games to come to Game Pass, man. It feels like Xbox is like always like last chance mode. Like, you really want to make a splash for it. They know they have the new hardware. They don't want to market their things outside of America, but their consoles are tanking, but they've made the $60 billion deal. Xbox Game Pass is... Bro, I missed a whole topic on this. Holy shit. Because I skipped topics. Xbox Game Pass is... I made a video on it and how the price hike and the standard tier is absolutely bollocks. Rambling and saying... Actually, that's a good shout. Avowed needs a demo. Thank you for the super chat. It does need a demo, because I have some questions regarding its stilted looking gameplay. If I can play that and it's not as shit, or not as wooden, or how it looks, then that's the only thing that's really... Also, I'm not a massive high fantasy fan, but that combat, even like a build, would feel nice to play. I'll play it. So it would be nice to get that a demo of it. I'm not at Gamescom, so if it's playable there, I won't be able to play it. But I think Avowed and I think Indiana Jones will be solid games, like low to mid 80s at most, but I'm thinking low to mid 80s for both games. Yeah. So, but look at this. We got, while ponies were celebrating like J-Dub that regained freaking place, so dumb, playing Concord on PlayStation Plus. So you're getting this Call of Duty open beta access for those who have Game Pass. Obviously, you're going to get COD on Game Pass alone, which is huge anyway. But getting the beta access is a massive deal. It's a massive deal. Bro, ponies, man. Seriously, I get it. Fanboys across the globe, across the pond, across the spectrum are idiots. But ponies, man, you are so insecure. It's ridiculous. In this thread, where I'm talking about open beta access for Game Pass, this guy, Entity Cell, this guy's one of the biggest Xbox, PlayStation fanboys out there. He goes, why am I not surprised? Typical Phil Dispenser behavior. And he links the article where he says, I want to give you the choice on how you want to play your games. Remember, this guy highlighted this. In response to where Xbox Game Pass people can play COD, along with PlayStation guys, I want to give you a choice on how you play your games and who you play with, and not to try to do slimy platform things to force you to do what I want you to do. I'm like, bruh, are you okay? Black Ops beta on Game Pass is bad. Why? Like, what is bad about that? Do you know previously how you got the beta access? Pre-ordered it on PlayStation. And now he's crying because it's a slimy platform thing. I'm okay, he says. I don't care if Black Ops is on Game Pass or anywhere else. Yeah, I'm sure. That's why you're in my threads crying. It's their product. They can do whatever they want. I'm sorry, what kind of retort is that? I'm just laughing at the scenario of how Phil Dispenser, this guy calls Phil Spencer Dispenser. I can tell what a salty, basic PlayStation peon he is. Never tried to make the other side look bad, but in reality, they're no different. I'm like, what do you mean? How is it bad? What has he done? Can someone tell me what he's done? I was like, it's got nothing to do with what the topic. What are you talking about? So it's, as I said, I don't care if it's a game's beta or anything. What I care about is people lying and being hypocritical. So I'm pointing at Phil's typical hypocritical behavior. What is it? So this guy, Tyler, asks, what's he lied about? Every platform is getting the beta at the same time. And you know what he says? Saying slimy platform things and then offering early access to Game Pass is doing platform things. What do you say to that? What do you say to that? What do I do? This is why I barely reply to people on Twitter, because people are idiots. So, Phil Spencer. Oh my God. You're damned if you do. You're damned if you don't. If Phil Spencer didn't offer on Game Pass, they'd be like, it's not sustainable. He's allowing how dare Xbox leverage and offer something to their fans whilst not taking anything away from PlayStation platforms. So PlayStation guys can play it, so can Xbox, and now they have more ways to play than before. And he goes, I hope you get it. Bruv, people are idiots. People are idiots. The internet is full of these people. They're idiots. You know what the hilarious part is? After all that, you know what? He admitted he's going to play Call of Duty on Game Pass. Amazing. Amazing. And if you want to see slammy platform things, take a look at this. Shout out to J-Rock. How things changed. This is how you used to access it before. Just on PlayStation. Open beta if you pre-order the game. Pay and if you pre-order on PlayStation, good luck cancelling that. So what a lot of people did was pre-order on Amazon and cancel the Amazon thing. Now, you get to play on Game Pass. Game Pass subscribers get to play this. And you can do the PlayStation thing where they rinse you for your money. Or do the Amazon trick. What's there to complain about here? No one should be complaining here. But it's just insecurity. It's insecurity. Insecurity that leads to ridiculous tweets like this. And it got massively liked. Xbox, we're getting COD for $240 a year. Enjoy paying full price, ponies. Bruv, is Call of Duty the only game you're getting on Game Pass now? And then it gets worse. And it gets worse. Because then you have crybabies like this guy. Ryan T. Brown. Who is this person, by the way? Safe. Game News Indies marketing director at Run TBA Games publisher Lost in Cult. Guys, okay. Game Pass says, look at this. Like, so, the virtue signaling is insane. This is just bollocks. Game Pass has irreversibly damaged the industry. Irreversibly damaged. This unsustainable service has irreversibly damaged the industry by altering customer behavior to what is mentally treated, is altered customer behavior by what is mentally treated like not having to pay for games. The Spotify effect. Bro, I'm gonna get peptic ulcer just finishing this tweet. It has eroded value perception of games. How? How has it eroded value perception of games? By making games more accessible to people to experience them, the value has been reduced because you're getting them for cheaper? Pushed towards play length as value. How has it pushed play? How has Game Pass pushed play length of game as value? Can someone in chat, Nikki, I know you're there in chat, explain to me how it's pushed. I know for a fact you probably retweeted the shit out of this and shared it and masturbated to it, but how has it pushed play length as value? Destroyed ownership. Destroyed ownership. How? You can still buy the... Bro. 6,000 likes. 6,000. So absolute bullshit. All for nothing. What do you mean all for nothing? What do you mean all for nothing? You're saying industry is done industry-wide damage. All for nothing. Guys, if you go through the comments, replying to someone, he admits he's doing deals with Xbox, putting games onto Game Pass. Shut up. Shut up. And shout out to Creaky Legs. She goes, it's not inflated AAA budgets caused by Sony's third-person cinematic Sad Dad adventure games or FIFA Ultimate Team or $25 skins in every PvP game. It's the actual consumer-friendly service that has saved me money, you know, so I can enjoy my hobby and pay my bills still. Holy shit. Talk about laserage. Shout out to Creaky Legs. Holy shit. You're confusing what I'm saying. Game Pass is obviously a phenomenal deal for gamers. It's also bad at industry at large. You can't substantiate what you're saying, you melt with your pink hair. What are you talking about? Where is this, man? Can you show me? And then, yeah, Jess Gordon asked the same thing. How come Game Pass with a few million users is more to blame than free-to-play games with billions of users? Explain that to me. There's no ownership there, yeah? Free-to-play games require you to spend hours. And that's where the industry is heading, with the gas and PvP. But Game Pass is the killer? With 25, 30 million subs? Cole Eastwood feels the same about TV, music, movies all being streamed or watched via subscription on demand. And Mav here. Top 10 titles played on PlayStation: Fortnite, Call of Duty, Warzone basically, GTA 5 Remastered, NBA, X-Defiant, Roblox, Blood. 6k likes. 6k likes. This guy's saying it's killing the industry. So then, what happens? Here comes Thomas Sala, a developer whose game saw massive success and he's basically made his career of it. Along with many other developers, people give incredible value to games they love and they find those on Game Pass. He said, and I quote, I can attest personally that people on Game Pass actually do try out small indie games to the tune of staggering numbers. On top of that, more platforms with more diverse business models, with more diverse deal types actually makes for more opportunities for indie devs, not less. I mean, what? And this is why the industry has such a massive intolerance. Like, and it's coming from a certain camp. if it's unsustainable, then enjoy the shit out of it before it becomes unsustainable. And the very same people cry about it and support the devs and then say it's unsustainable. We're paying
$100. I'm still buying it. Facts. So shout out to Silent Murky.
$100. I'm still buying it. Facts.
Does it care? He wants to, I'm definitely not putting that on you, Persona, but like you were saying earlier, you were saying you don't mind to purchase a game that you love and adore to play. And I'm right there with you.
Bro, this whole discourse is just full of just bad actors here. It makes no sense. It makes no sense.
I think most people will. I think most people are willing to pay the money. Like Sean Layden, when he left, was correct. Like he said, something has to budge, either the size and the budgets, or the prices. You know what I'm saying?
Sean Layden is one of the biggest hypocrites out there as well. By the way, the fact that he can even boldly open his mouth and ponies go out of his way to defend him is insane. Insane.
It's going to be the prices, and I'm telling you what, I'm not going to stop gaming for a $10 increase. I may bitch about it, but no.
Yeah, but when Game Pass gets an increase, it's like he's gonna cry about it and be a bitch about it.
None of us are going to stop gaming, and they know that. So it's what it's going to be. In my opinion, it's going to be the prices.
Most people won't stop gaming if there's another increase. Like a lot of that stuff that you see on Twitter it's exclusive to Twitter, because in the real world, the numbers don't lie. Because
Persona's true. He's right there. It's a lot of just bollocks on Twitter.
when you're looking at all these financial reports and best-selling games of every week and all this other stuff, people are still buying. Consumers are buying games.
Consumers buy games. Consumer can use Game Pass. If Microsoft's losing money, let them lose money. Microsoft obviously incentivizes developers to put their games in that service by paying them, and you still have the option to buy the games. Xbox is in third place. Don't worry about it. PlayStation is the #1 platform. Yes, let them support the devs. Nine Lives, when are you going to debate Colin? Colin is not going to debate me. I invited him and he said no. All because I insulted Dustin Furman once in a jokey way, which I apologized for profusely to Dustin. But then this is before I realized Colin Moriarty is an absolute freaking Zionist moron who's a complete piece of shit who does all sorts on his podcast platform talking about his little agenda. So fuck him, man. He's a piece of shit. Anyway. And speaking of that guy, bam! Monetize on his bollocks. Soon, Xbox will deploy Phil Spencer himself to convince the most fervent Game Pass true believers that the flight is over. Like Imperial Japanese Major Yoshimi Taniguchi going to the Philippines in 1974 to relieve Lieutenant Hiro Onada of duty of 29 years after World War II. Right, okay. This freaking... the scarecrow that... Look at... Disgraceful. Disgraceful you're there, Cog. Get out of there. Get out of there, bro. Get out of there. Game Pass will fail if Microsoft doesn't get its act together. It won't fail because the model itself is fundamentally flawed. And that's the problem. Xbox can't market right. It doesn't get its game release cadence properly or quality mark as it should. Then everything under Xbox will fail, including Game Pass. Game Pass and Call of Duty is the biggest test for it, by the way, in the immediacy of things. If Xbox can't even market that, which sells itself, which is ridiculous, then what is Xbox... Oh, my battery's dying. Yeah, one sec. Back. Yeah, so Xbox has this price hike isn't going to be the last thing you see. This standard tier, which is a joke, is a joke. You're going to see if Call of Duty doesn't do what Xbox does, because Xbox is just moronic, man. I don't have any faith in Xbox doing the right thing. But if Xbox don't get that right and get the kind of uptick in numbers that they're looking at, then you're going to see more price hikes, which is inevitable. And you'll see more concessions and more things taken away from Game Pass. Right now, existing subscribers to Game Pass's base tier can still enjoy day and date. New users don't get day and date. And the FTC is challenging it now, again, saying that they are taking away stuff. The FTC is run by morons. But generally, I welcome the FTC's exercise here and putting Xbox through the coals on this one. Let them do it. But if Call of Duty doesn't result in major uptake of Game Pass subscribers, you'll see more things taken away. And then eventually things like standard Game Pass, even existing users getting day and date, that kind of thing will disappear. Xbox's messaging is all over the place. It's so confusing as hell, even for loyal Xbox fans. Like, oh, go on cloud. Oh, you don't need an Xbox to play it. Oh, but in order to play cloud, then you need the ultimate tier. You know, even the base tier. There should be a separate tier for cloud if you're inviting people in there just on the cloud version. It's nonsense. And I'll watch Xbox call the next Xbox Series Z or something just to confuse everyone. It's insane. But Call of Duty is the big test. Call of Duty is the big test. And Xbox needs to pass it. Ultimately, look, Colin Moriarty, as much of a prick that he is, all he's talking about fundamentally is not believing in the model of Game Pass. Obviously, he's spurred on by his fanboyism, which he dresses up a lot. And he's a twat. But he's allowed to make that comment. But I disagree with him vehemently on the basis that a semi-competent trillion-dollar company with the resources of Microsoft and all the studios and publishers under its belt do what it needs to do, including bare minimum marketing, you'll see it succeed. But right now, as consumers, you should be celebrating it. But instead, Colin Moriarty's waxing lyrical about how good PlayStation Plus is. And that's how you know he's a disingenuous melt. Because he doesn't talk about Xbox Game Pass. And they're abundantly clear how big megaton getting Call of Duty on that subscription service. I bet he uses every other subscription. Yes, he does. So Ultimate users are getting screwed over because the price increases, unless you're already ahead of the game, which I am. Lydian, yeah, I need to have stacked up. I'm not ahead of the game, but who cares? I'll go. If you don't like the service, go and buy the game. It's dumb. You know, I don't understand the hatred for it. It's all coming based on platform antagonism, which is fine. I expected at the end of the day. This week, we got a couple of good games on Xbox Game Pass. Oh, decent games. Kunitsugami, which I've been playing recently and just before the show, and Flintlock. 79 meta for Kunitsu, which is, it looks really good. I played it. Played the first bit. Looks decent. Need to play it more. Flintlock sitting at 71 meta. Could have been better. Found it a bit not janky. Just doesn't have that quality mark. So you can tell it's coming from a smaller studio, like just the animation style and the cutscenes in it. It was just quality wasn't there, and it's decent. I recorded some gameplay, but I don't know how to play it now. It will stop the music, but decent kind of like games to keep the stuff going. But everyone's really looking forward to the Call of Duty, the Indiana Jones, and the Avoweds, the big ones. But Kunitsugami is good. Playing it right now as you speak. Oh, okay. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I played just the first bit when you beat the boss, and you and that chick escape, and now you have to collect all these masks. 11 masks, I think, to kill this curse that has come about from humanity's greed. I like it. I'll play it a little bit more. But right now I've been playing Apex Legends, and it got me like crack. Do you see the drama that's going on right now about SNK versus Capcom game? Like the Marvel collection is skipping Xbox. Isn't that old news? I thought it was pretty much old news. Ascord had that PlayStation fragrance. Flintlock is okay. It's not bad, honestly. It's fine. There's some good mechanics in it. You've got the little fox thing that just puts a death curse on stuff. You got your parries. You got this. It's like I don't want to say Soulsborne, but it's going for that kind of element of it with parries, and I don't even know. Forget I said Soulsborne. You know what I mean? Parry, block. Controls are a bit weird, I found, but you might like it. You might like it. Gaz, Halo TV show has been cancelled. Mafazza says, yes, we talked about it earlier. And, you know, ultimately it was stupid because Halo Infinite had a 10-year plan and there's so much Halo stories you can tell. And they never bothered supplementing it. But then we realized the shocking revelation that 343 didn't even have a solid plan to support the game story, let alone the movies doing it. So, yeah. NG the Atheist does not like Flintlock. It's not going to be for everyone. Southmore says it's been pretty good, but only early so far. Did you talk about the Deadpool's butt cheeks controller? I didn't, and I should do because holy my god. The only thing Microsoft seems to be intent on doing is making more controllers. The butt cheek Deadpool controller is so dumb. Deadpool... just so dumb. Bruv, check this out. It's this is Microsoft's priority right now. I get it's movie marketing, but look at it. How can you not make fun of that? It's detachable magnetic butt at the end. Who's buying this? Is anyone buying this? Is anyone buying this? BBL controller. Microsoft, man. God, Emperor Sofa King is. Oh man. I get it. It's fun. It's a silly thing, but it's just like, okay. It would sell a lot if they actually tried to sell it. Yeah, but Xbox just doesn't seem to just want to do well. It is what it is, man. Oh shit. Have you seen the clip of MBG playing Concord? It's atrocious. Atrocious, man. So bad. The guy can't aim. He was like that Polygon guy who was playing Doom or something.
Why, you ask? Well,
let me see. I'll show you this clip. The reason why I bring it up is this is on my timeline that Blaze just
if you
shared it.
PlayStation fanboys are going to play Gears of War like you play Concord,
Oh my god, dude, look.
why are you at?
Wow. 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 Listen, blood. We ain't the same. We ain't the same. I'm telling you, we ain't the same. We ain't the same. I want to... Let me show you some of my skills. Yeah, my skills. I want to show you my skills. This is me. There's a difference between a pony and a bot. It's my skills. One versus Trey. This is my skills. I love this game. My skills. One down. Two down. Where's the third? Where's the team's down? Don't worry about it. I got you, man. Calm, collected. Let's see. Third one is running in there like a little shit. Three down. Dead. My skills. My skills. One down. Bam. Teams down, as always. The whole of yesterday was carrying. Whole of yesterday was carrying. And I'm playing on a big TV and on my freaking in front of me. My skills. My skills. Come on, bro. Please focus it, bro. Oh yeah, I killed everyone. But yeah, my skills. Difference, yeah? MBG, you piece of shit. Let's play, bruv. Let's play, blood. It's just... You suck. You suck, MBG. You suck.
Wow,
look at this.
wow.
I play trios. I'm not saying I'm sick at games, but I'm not shit at games. Apart from Rocket League, I can't play that. This is it. My skills. This is a trios game. My team left. One disconnected. One didn't even barely play. So they left. I'm right at the end. This is Battle Royale. 3 versus 1. Final. I didn't even quit. Carried on. Dead. I don't even know why he's not even trying to jump there. Like, shoot me. I'm calm, collected. I'm like dead. I'm probably playing BG or something. MBG. Sniped it. Calm, collected. Let these guys chase me. This is it. Spider circle. Bam. Dead. 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 Next. Next. And I showed the clip of you trying to figure out the tutorial dungeon in Tears of the Kingdom. No, Jotlin, I'm not showing that. I'm not showing that, bro. My skill. I'm salty that I didn't get the hit there with the sniper. I was trying to go for a cool kill. My skill. 1 versus 3. My skill. My skills. Champion. Finish that shit. MBG, get out of it. This is why you like your single player games. Go play Metal Gear Solid on your own little shit. Gas plays cleanup crew and lets his team take all the damage and goes for the kills. Maybe. Especially this shit. Gaz is not a team player confirmed. Oh, bro, I'm the only team player like on the internet all the time. Sucks. You gotta use your people right. Bet you playing against MBG. Now it makes sense why MBG does the 5-hour streams. Oh shit. Oh shit. Way not to revive your teammates, Gaz. What do you mean? This is a noob tactics. You want me to die? Sit there, you can hear me revive and then get shot in the head? How about better? Kill everyone. Come on, bro. Gaz, do you miss Titanfall? Bro. I was talking to Colt about this. I'm like, bruh, how can we not get Titanfall, man? Oh, I wasn't talking to Colt about it. I was talking to you guys about it. Titanfall was amazing. I love Titanfall, man. Bro, Titanfall. I was so good at Titanfall as well. Well, I wasn't great at Titanfall, but I was decent at Titanfall. I've even got some clips of me playing Titanfall, bro. Like, oh, I love Titanfall. Just like played hours of that. To get to max prestige on that was mad. I got to earn both. But man, I want Titanfall again. Like, Respawn, stop making these stupid single player games, man. No one cares. You have skills. You have skills. Just put them to good use. Yeah, it sucks. I'll see if I can put some clips on my Titanfall. Oh, I don't even have it. Shit. Oh, I missed Titanfall badly. Titanfall is better than COD, Battlefield, and Overwatch. Absolutely NC. Titanfall is ahead of the game. A lot of people say Titanfall 1 was better than Titanfall 2, and I prefer 2. But I get it. I get it. I get why people say Titanfall 1 as well. I do get it. I liked the movement-based stuff with the... it was a little bit more speedy. I like the speed in Titanfall 2, but I get why people like Titanfall 1 better. But... that was a good game, man. It was an incredible game. And as soon as I got Titanfall 1, I was like, right. Guys, I like the Smart Pistol Titanfall. Yeah, Smart Pistol was really cool, man. Did some major damage in it with it in Titanfall 2, man. Great game. Bro, I play it occasionally. Tried to play it. Try find a game, can't find it. Horrible. It needs crossplay. Desperate to play that game. It's old now. Titanfall 3, just do it. Respawn, please. We need it. The game industry needs it. The game industry needs something like Titanfall, man. We'll see what happens. Chat. It's been fun. Been streaming for about a couple of hours. I want to do more streams, but just to give you a bit of just context. I can't be my regular energetic self because my family's getting housework done and they've shifted here. And there's a God knows when that housework's going to be done. I can't be loud. I'm also working like 3 different jobs because life, career, it's good stuff. Got a new studio being built, a huge studio, which is going to be amazing, but it'll take 2 months. So much going down. And I want to take this channel so many different places, including a video that's coming. If you want to support the channel, get on the Patreon. It's like $2-3 or something. Do it. Oh, let me do this. Check out Nightwave Radio, man. It's my weekly updated. Gotta do some self promo. Come on, boys. Nightwave Radio is my playlist ready for all of you. Updated every Friday. Check it out. We need a Sean and Gaz collaboration. We definitely do. I want to do the phone-in thing when I have time to sort it out. But yes, check it out. Check out the Patreon. Support it. There's exclusive videos going to be on there, by the way. Just going to hit record and put videos like I've done before, including the extra skits you won't see. So yeah. When do you sleep? I don't, Sector. That's the problem. I've been working all day today. Did filming for Septic Source this morning, talking through, came here, took an hour nap, got ready for the show. Showtime tomorrow, out all day, then going out for dinner, then coming back, getting ready for work, day job, video, filming, and it's going to be time to bring a character back that I've neglected. And his name is Septic, which you haven't seen. And does anyone actually... This is how bad. I want to test how good I've done this. Do you guys know who Septic actually is? So admit my failure in marketing. Do you know who... When I say Septic, who do you think I'm talking about? Chat. And I can completely understand if you don't know who he is. Or it is. Not sewage. Septic is from Ninja Turtles. No, bruv. You jokers, bruv. Septic is someone you've seen in this video. In our videos. He's coming back. When the rebrand happened. It's Septic. And he's coming back. You're going to see it. Really good. Herbert Silver, the playlist is called Nightwave Radio. Let me share it. Updated every week. So the vibes of the Nightwave Radio is very cyberpunky, in line with the branding. So I'll just push it up there. Nightwave Radio, check it out. Hit the like button, smash it, like it. It helps a lot. Just I'm doing it like for everyone. I just want to get your feedback. And if you are on Discord, in the Discord Septic Source Discord, you patrons can also just... Let me show you. Oh shit, what happened there, bro? Patrons can also then just suggest songs updated weekly. I want to do some more community stuff. So just, yeah, just go on Nightwave Radio and you just suggest tracks and the best tracks go in it. Listen to it, listen to the vibes. If you like your cyberpunk and your, that kind of vibes, you'll like this kind of stuff. If you like funk and if you like deep kind of shit, listen to it. Tell me. Solid list. I listened to it a few weeks back. Shout out to Boba Fett. Very different. Needs more corn. I loved corn. Septic tank. No. But yeah, thank you everyone. If you enjoyed it, please smash the like button. Hit subscribe and the bell icon and all of that stuff. Thank you, everyone. Yours is more of a dreamwave vibe, Gas. I need to check that, Mafaza. That sounds cool. Thank you, everyone. It was a fun stream. We talked about games, Trump, DEI, and Concord. Where did you get that? Where else? Shout out to everyone. Thank you so much. Mad love to you all. Thank you, Zach. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for all the super chats, for likes and everything. Mad love to you all. Peace. Peace.